I'm Vince Churka, your man on the music scene for Tampa Bay Music News, and I'm here on site where this year's 2019 Tarponfest will be happening. Okay guys, I'm here with the organizers of this year's 2019 Tarponfest. Brother Phil Esposito, lead singer for the Black Honkies, and Eddie Mullally, the owner of the Neptune Lounge. So guys, let me ask you, let me start with you, Brother Phil. So last year, as you know, the first annual Tarponfest was nothing short of amazing. I mean,
fabulous.
Great bands, bands I never heard of that are now my favorite bands.
Right on.
What can you possibly be doing this year to try to top that?
Well, of course, because it was the first year, we had a learning curve, so we've figured out things to make it better. We'll have more entrances this year. We've changed up the vendors. Some we're going to strictly go with food and beverage vendors this time.
So, Brother Phil, can you tell us who's playing this year?
Yeah, of course, we're bringing back some of the favorites. Siobhan will be back. Johnny Mile and the Kilometers will be back. 4 Star Riot. Of course, the Black Honkies do their infamous start the show and end the show outside. There's a couple new bands that I think people are going to really enjoy. Digis Christ Super Drums. They're going to wrap up the event inside the Neptune Lounge. We have Hope Darling, who's a great band that's been around for a while, but really hasn't. This will be a nice venue and party for them to showcase themselves. We're fortunate enough to be premiering Abraham Billings, Greg Billings and Jeff Abraham's project together. Who else do we have? Reverend Barry and the Funk from Sarasota are coming up to join in the fray. And there are some. Who else do we have?
We got the Modern.
Oh, the Monitor Man. He's coming in. It's a single act that he's actually playing earlier in the night, but it's going to be something really cool and eclectic.
Now, what does he do?
It's a one guy, couple amps, foot tambourine, and it's just an interesting presentation. But like I said, the whole thing is we want to change it up so that people get to see and experience some of the incredible talent that we have here.
Billy Wells, legendary.
The legendary Billy Wells from
St. Pete's Sons.
The St. Pete's Sons is going to be a part of
songwriters in the Bay Area.
There's so many bands, it's hard to remember.
That's a great variety this year.
No, it's going to be really good. We're really excited about it.
Man, you thought Tarponfest 1 was off the hook? This sounds
absolutely. No, and it's the same program, 2 stages, simultaneous music, non-stop music. Somebody's outside, they're setting up inside, and vice versa throughout the night. Opening the gates earlier this year at 3 o'clock. We're going to go a little bit later than we did last year. That was something that people had sort of indicated they would like to say. You know, some people come early, some people come late, some people stay all day. So that and we have just such a great group of sponsors this year, because it wouldn't happen without the sponsors. And one of our main sponsors is the Tarpon Merchants Association. Without them, it really would be a lot harder to do, and we just couldn't do it. We feel like it's so much better having them on board. They do so much.
So Eddie, who are the sponsors this year?
This year we've got Aries Roofing, the best local roofers around, coming on for the first time. We've got Dave from Spring Hill MRI back. We got Cycle Springs, Marty from Cycle Springs down in Palm Harbor, Travis from Quality T-Tops, George from Gulf Coast MRI. We've got Tampa Bay Music News. We're glad to have this year Doc Tom from the Vein and Vascular Institute of Tampa Bay, PMA Entertainment, the Tarpon Merchants Association, Tarpon Total Health Care, and Super Water Hiox. And we're also offering a bike raffle for a $1 ticket. Phil, bring out the bike. It's a giant bike for a $1 ticket, and we'll raffle it off at
you can be
9
riding
o'clock.
this.
Hold that bike! Whoa! Humping the bike, man!
Well, get your ticket for this. That's a nice bike. For $1 a chance? Come on.
Oh, come on, you can be riding this home.
Tell us a little bit about this Neptune Lounge.
Well, I opened in '96. It's been a venue for bands since then, and we're just still kicking.
Well, it's a cool venue inside. You got to check it out. I mean, you were telling me last year about when you remodeled, and you used a lot of the original materials in the remodel.
Yes.
So it keeps that old, that nostalgic, old school look.
Sounds great.
And that's it.
It's a good acoustics.
The acoustics in there is amazing.
Right.
Yeah, well, let's take a walk over to the main stage real quick, the train depot stage.
Tarponfest mascot, Buster.
Hey, Buster.
Good boy, Buster. Good boy.
All right, Buster, let's do it, buddy.
All right, bud. Good
All right,
boy.
lead the way. Come on, bud. Come on, Buster. Let's go.
So let's start off at the main stage.
Come on, you gotta let me go.
So right now you're on top of the main stage. We call it the Train Depot stage. The organization from the Train Depot Historical Society, they partner up with us, allowing us to use this great facility. And we have some cool things in the works, so maybe that will benefit them and help in restoration of the stage at some point in the future. But actually, this is how the band members, a lot of them.
One thing is when you're here, go through a tour through the Train Depot.
We're going to try and encourage people that while they're open for the portion of Tarponfest that it's happening, we're going to encourage people to go inside, check out how
Take
cool
a tour.
it is.
It's got so many interesting things about the history of Tarpon in there that you would never know about.
Exactly, and it's a great. Once you get up here and you look out, you can see how the bands will see it. Come on up. It'll be totally transformed and look, like a real rock and roll stage. But we take off the railing right here, and this is the perspective from the band's point of view, what you get to see. But right here, man, this is the front of the stage. This is the most exciting part right here, as far as I'm concerned. This is where I'll be.
It's going to be packed as far as you can see.
Last year we were packed all the way up to Lemon Street.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to do that and exceed that this year. Buster won't be on stage though during the show. It's a little much for Buster.
Yeah, he might do. He's a good boy, and adopt, don't shop.
Just want to make sure that everybody knows this is the show not to miss. March 23rd, 2019, downtown Tarpon Springs, Florida. The gates open at 3 o'clock. $5 to get in. That's like 25 cents per band. The biggest music fest on the West Coast as far as I know. And so cold beer, there'll be great music.
Will there be dancing?
There will be dancing. That goes without saying. Will there be dancing? Of course there'll be dancing.
Will there be booty shaking?
The booties will shake the docks of Tarpon Springs from downtown.
I'm Vince Chorka, your man on the music scene, and this is Buster, and we'll be here with the rest of our Tampa Bay music news family, and we'll see you here at the show.